I feel like one of my favorite scenes in any movie ever is towards the end of The Two Towers when you see Gandalf on the top of the hill. Oh my god. And then all the freaking horses come down, and it's like the best thing in the entire world. Alright, so in this one I'm going to talk about like the making of Lord of the Rings, the medley that I put out. Yeah, so this is the first song that I've put out that features my friend Matt on keyboards. This is actually, I believe, basically his first time putting anything online, as far as like keyboards or anything like that. And I've actually known him since I was 6. We were both 6 when we met in first grade, and our teacher was Mrs. Dwyer, and we, I think in second grade we were in the same class again, and then like from 3rd grade to 7th grade we weren't in the same class. We were kind of like out of contact. And in 8th grade, we were in the same class again, and I think that's when I realized, or that I learned, that he played keyboard too. And I was like, okay, that's cool, because I actually started out playing keyboards way back when I was like really young. I was just like messing around playing keyboard stuff, and then after that I actually kind of got into drums, with like an electric drum set type thing, and then I went to guitar. And so yeah, guitar really became my main thing, obviously. But I thought that was really cool that he was into keyboards. And then in 9th grade, so we went to high school together, and that's when we first actually started playing together. So I went over his house and we would just like jam. And I was gonna lower this a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so that's really when we started jamming for the first time. Just like go over there and we'd be playing for like hours. And we were both really into like Dream Theater and all that stuff, and it was just like super fun. Just go over his place like after school sometimes, and like in his basement with his whole setup. He got his like the keyboard, and then got the drum set over there because his brother played drums, and a bunch of like basses and stuff like hanging on the walls or something like that. And I'd bring my freaking amp, and then my guitar, and we would be jamming out for like hours. Honestly, one of perhaps my favorite part of the entire song is his piano part in the bridge section, which I'll play right now. You can just listen to it really quick. I seriously feel like he's a natural, and I feel like it's like he can't play something that sounds bad. Like I feel like everything that he plays just sounds freaking great, personally. Now, obviously, we're both really big Lord of the Rings fans, and that's my phone going off. I don't know if you can hear that. It's probably him, actually. Anyway, so yeah, we're both really big Lord of the Rings fans, and I mean, obviously, we're really into the music, and we both think the music is freaking awesome. It's just amazing, and if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, I highly encourage you to go and see the freaking movies, because they're amazing. They're my favorite movies of all time. For me, honestly, like, they're basically sacred to me. Like, I love them completely. Like, ever since I saw The Fellowship of the Ring when I was like 11 or 12, and I was just completely blown away. Like, this is freaking awesome. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna be saying some spoilers, so if you don't want to be, if you don't want to have those spoilers, definitely just like shut it off or pause it, go watch that movie, because you need to watch that movie, and then finish this video, because there's gonna be some spoilers. Like, I feel like one of the things I specifically remember vividly from watching that one when I was like 12, I remember the last, or like towards the end of the movie, where Aragorn is fighting the big Uruk-hai guy, and then the Uruk-hai comes in, and then he like slices off his head, Aragorn, and then I literally remember just like shouting like yes, like yes. I thought that was so fucking cool, and I still think it's so badass. And then I remember, I guess I was like 15 or 16 when I finally saw The Two Towers, which after I saw that, I was like, this is my favorite one. This is probably my favorite movie ever. I think I thought that. I was like, but it was definitely my favorite one at the time. I was like, holy crap. The Two Towers, oh my god. And there's just so many amazing scenes in it, obviously. You know, one of my favorite scenes possibly ever in any movie is in that movie when you see Gandalf on the top of the hill. Oh my god. And then all the freaking horses come down, and it's like the best thing in the entire world. And then I guess like 16, I was probably 16 when I saw The Return of the King, the third one, which is again amazing. And I would say that if you asked me like what's your favorite one, I might say The Return of the King. Like, they're all amazing in their own way, but I feel like The Return of the King is just like, there's something about that that's just like extra amazing. Oh my god, it's just so good. Like, I feel like I remember one time when I was like 16 or something, and I feel like it was one of those times where like I pretended like I was sick because I wanted to stay home from school and watch Lord of the Rings, basically. I'm pretty sure. So I guess I like convinced my parents that like, oh, I'm not feeling good. And then I stayed home and I was like, yes, I get to watch Lord of the Rings. I'm pretty sure that it happened at least once. And also, if you want to check out my Spotify, the link is in the description. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to upload this medley to Spotify because the distributor I'm with doesn't allow for medleys. So it's going to be here on YouTube. And also I'm going to put a link in the description for my SoundCloud because I am able to upload to SoundCloud. So if you want to listen to it on there, then the link's in the description. Yeah, if you're new here, then I post stuff every Monday. And actually next week, I'm going to be posting a visualizer for this song. And then the week after, I'm going to talk more about the actual like process and the creative process that went into the song. And then after that, I'm going to be posting the actual video where you'll get to see me and Matt actually playing our parts. So I'm really excited about that. And also I want to thank my patrons on Patreon. As always, you guys are freaking awesome. And I will see you in the next one. See you.